Good morning. So tomorrow you have that A1 slot Cat 1 examination. That is MW 1015 Total Quality Management and Reliability. So you have the examination. So the question paper pattern. So just in the MS team post I have given this one. The question paper pattern is you will have 3 questions and all of them are 10 marks question. And there is no subdivision. So only full question I am asking. So time will not be a problem. And the Code Tantra yesterday I saw the examination is for 1 hour including uploading. So it will be from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock on Saturday. That is tomorrow from 9 to 10. And you will have 3 questions and you have to answer within uploading. It has to be 1 hour. It has to be 1 hour. So that is going to be the question paper pattern. It is not going to be very lengthy because usually I'll ask for subdivisions. Then I'm not asking for subdivisions. So all the portions I have indicated here. Only thing is I forgot to give the product and service quality because dimensions is very important. Unless you know dimensions, all the other questions will not be able to. That I forgot. Later I can write that also. So your preparation you have to do quality definition. So ISO definition is available in the internet. So you can see. So there is something ISO definition for quality. That is a very recent definition. But other definition fitness for use. And then degree to which the customer needs are satisfied. All the 3 gurus have given the definition. So that first you must study. And then contributions of Deming, Juran, and Crosby. So already I have given one PPT. So in the MS team I have given the PPT. So just you go through them. I can ask some hard skill question here. So some I will take 1 point and how Juran, Deming, and Crosby, how they have contradicted or how they have compared the performance of things. So some you can expect some. So just you take my PPT contributions of Deming, Juran, and Crosby. Customer orientation and customer satisfaction measurement. Customer satisfaction measurement means survey. So you should know how to develop a survey. So if it is going to be 10-mark question, you have to develop at least 10 questions. So that each assuming each will be 1 mark. So you know how usually we are giving multiple choice is the best way thing. So you study that customer satisfaction measurement. How to develop a customer satisfaction survey. So already the trash removal example is there in the Westerfield, which we discussed in the class. And the internet umpteen number of examples are there how to develop a customer satisfaction survey. So just you learn that. And then customer orientation, I have given the PPT. So just you go through the PPT. So you be prepared for art skill questions. So that is going to be the next thing. And the same way, employee involvement also, just you see my PPT. Because textbook, there are so many pages. There is a chapter in Westerfield for employee involvement. So just you go through my PPT. So performance appraisal, so many things, employee involvement policy. How do you improve the morale of the employees? So all these things, whatever we discuss in the class, I will be asking one article question. So next comes the cause effect diagram. So even though it is not in the second model, then today only I saw it is in the third model actually. But anyway, it will be there in the examination. That is the third model. First topic is 7QC tools. So cause and effect diagram is there. Cause and effect diagram. So you have to suppose one. I have given, for example, the example what we discussed in the class, paint peeling. So in the examination, what I'm expecting is at least you should have 5 main causes, and then for each cause at least 4 sub causes, and they should be important causes. Sub causes all should be important because everywhere, whatever topic I'm giving, there may be so many sub causes. For example, even within men, you can write qualification, skill, training, so many things you can write. But important, relevant to that effect, you must tell whether the person should be skilled or whether he should be trained or whether he should be qualified or whether he should have the competency. So all these things, words should be. So cause and effect diagram, it is very important. You have to identify at least 5 main causes, and for each main cause, at least 4 sub causes should be there. So please think over, and you have to draw the diagram, fishbone diagram. You have to draw. And then Pareto analysis, you must know how to construct the Pareto analysis. I will give you the data. So the example for website we discussed in the class, website errors, what are going to be some misspelling, and then so many things are there, so many types of errors are there. So this way count will be given. So So from the frequency, you should know how to construct that Pareto diagram, and interpretation is there, very important there. What is it you have to interpret it? What are the vital few activities? So there mostly I will ask some 10 activities. So out of the 10 activities, which two are going to be the vital few activities, and then which are going to be the useful meaning? So that you must construct the diagram. So all bars descending order you have to put, and then cumulative percentage should come on the right hand side, and then how that 80%, 80-20, how you are getting, you must explain. So that is Pareto analysis. So that also we have discussed in the class. And FMEA is very important. Failure mode effect analysis is very important. So I am giving a process. I am giving a process. I'm not giving a product, because all the products internet is available. If I am giving a typical product, you will copy that FMEA from the thing. I don't want that. I'm giving a process, well-known process, which is very well-known process. I will give a process, and for that process, you must identify 3 failure modes. So what I'm expecting is you identify 3 failure modes, and then you have to complete the FMEA sheet. So first you have to start from what is the function that is given in the problem, because I'm giving a process. I'll give a process. For example, if you take the textbook of Westerfield, there is one thing, changing the tire process. What will be the failure mode in case of changing the tire? So like that, I will give some process. So function is given in the problem, given in the question paper itself. And then you should start. First thing is, what are the next column is what are the fail. So function is I'm giving in the question paper. Next column, you must say what are the 3 failure modes you must identify. And then for each failure mode, you must find out what is the potential effect, what is the potential cause, and then you have to find out, and you have to give the severity rating, occurrence rating, detection rating, and then finally you have to give the recommendation. So this way you have to complete the FMEA. So minimum 3 failure modes should be there, because full person I'm asking. So minimum 3 FMEA, three failure modes should be identified, and the entire all the columns should be filled. RP, of course, RPN number. So yes, severity number, detection number, occurrence number, and then you have to find out the risk priority number, and then you have to give some recommendation. So that is about FMEA. House of quality is also very important. Here I'm giving a product. I'm giving a product, house of quality, just like a refrigerator, mobile phone, some quality, some product I will give. So for that you have to construct. What I am expecting is minimum of 4 customer requirements. I know time constructing the house of quality, it will take time. You have to do it in 15 to 20 minutes. You have to do, assuming 1 or 2 minutes for uploading means you have only 18 minutes. So what I'm expecting is 4 customer requirements and 4 technical requirements. It is technical descriptors. Then you construct the house of quality, roof, everything. Then comparison, competitor assessment, target value, all these things you give, and then you have to comment on the results. So that's what I'm expecting. So constructing that is QFD, quality function. So this house of quality, you have to, in the textbook, you have to see quality function. Textbook, the chapter name is quality function deployment. In that you will learn how to construct the house of quality. And then benchmarking. So that is a chapter we have discussed. So how to do the benchmarking. So I will give, for example, school. If you take a school, what is the leading? So suppose you are going to be the manager. You are going to start a new school, and you are desired to benchmark a leading school in your state. So that's what normally people will do. So you are going to start a school. What is the leading school in your state, and in your city, and then what are the processes you are decided to benchmark, and then what are the steps you are going to follow. So just this way you must prepare for the benchmarking. So this is what you have to prepare. So only thing is bring material. So that's what very important, bring material. So either you can, if you are very confident, you can take from the textbook itself. So all these things are available in the textbook. Everything is available in the textbook. You can take printout, or otherwise my PPT also, whatever way, PPT also. But of course, product and service quality, I have given the thing. I have given in the thing, but I have not mentioned here. It is better to study. If you know product and the service quality, then only it will be easier to answer the other questions. So that I forgot to do. Product and service quality. So these are the portions for GAT 1 examination. So with this. So it's already given. What are the portions I have given? Question paper pattern I have given. 3 questions, each 10 marks. And it is going to be 1 hour duration, including uploading of the answers. And topics, these are the topics you must prepare for the examination. So anything from your side? Only my advice is please, FMEA, you please practice. You take some thing and you practice, that will be helpful. So you practice. So some internet, many examples are there. You take the function. It is going to be process FMEA, not product FMEA. The product
So
FMEA, everything is available in
FMEA. We can basically mention or write based on how we plan to do it on our own, right?
yes. So for example, this example, the way an exercise problem is that while changing the tire of your two-wheeler, for example, two-wheeler changing the tire, what are the failure? What are the, in other words, the question, I think that question is, what are the challenges you will face when you are changing? So that is going to be the failure mode. What are the challenges you are going to face when you are going to change the tire? So you have to identify the failure modes, and then you have to go, what is the potential effect, potential cause, severity. So identification of failure mode is very important. Then you are going to give some number. I'm not very bothered. You, the safer side, if you feel it is important, means you give 7, 8, something like that. If you feel it is not very significant, insignificant means you give 3, something like that. So numbers you give.
If the topic given is something that we use in daily life, I don't think it will be a
very
big issue.
Very much. Everybody knows that.
It won't be a big issue to
No.
identify the
Very,
areas.
what I am giving is very trivial, because very difficult means that sometimes students are complaining. So because last time I gave something in the FAT examination, I think I gave something about centrifugal pump designing, something like that. Students, some of the students, they are not familiar with centrifugal pump. So what I am giving is not even mechanical engineering. It's general. It is a general process, very well-known day-to-day process.
So like for failure mode, we can use like missing of components, no sir, for the changing of tires.
Changing of tire, maybe tool, not component, tool. Unavailability of tools.
Unavailability of tool is also a failure mode, right?
Failure mode, yes. That is what. That is a challenge. In other words, no, that is a challenge. If tool is not there, changing the tire becomes so that is a failure mode. So you will not be able to change the tire. You are not having the appropriate tools. So like that, you have to identify 3 important failure modes. And then if a tool is not available, what will be the effect and what will be the cause? All these things you must try to. So my advice is you practice one thing, because what I am giving is not a very technically hi-fi, nothing is there. Very simple process.
So do we have to construct a table, or can we just simply write the
table? Please, you take a paper, landscape, you keep it. First column should be the function, which I will give in the examination. Function is going to, the process is given. You can write function. And then next stage, failure mode you can write.
So
and
function
all
is
the columns.
The problem, right?
Yes, function is the problem. Yes, function is the problem.
Okay, sir.
So it's a process of FME. It's a process. It's not very high-fi, nothing. Day-to-day simple thing. Just like changing a tire, something which is very simple. Only thing is you need to think. That's what, within 18 minutes you need to think. Thinking is going to be very important. Once you think the thing, quickly you can write all these things. All the other things you can write. Numbers you put randomly, you put, no problem. Your evaluation is based on how good your failure modes are there. So other things are okay. Effect, of course, you should say something about effect also. Effect and cause you must tell. And then severity, numbers you must give, and then RPN number. So that's straightforward. Severity into occurrence into deduction will give the risk priority number. Same way, house of quality also, you please practice. Very important, house of quality. Quickly, product, I'm giving a product, which is, I cannot say which is, because very well-known product, everybody will, so some product which is, as an engineer, you must know. I cannot say it is a well-known refrigerator, everybody know, you will give low energy requirement, mobile phone, those things. I am asking something, which is a product, known product, which may not be very common product, because some tests should be there. No? If it is refrigerator, everybody will write. So then the purpose of that open book examination will be defeated. So what I'm doing, I have given a product. So it is a product which is known to you, but quickly you must work. So you many times these products you have used. So from that quickly you must, what are the 4 important customer requirements, and for that you have to map the technical descriptors and then construct the house of quality. So my advice is tonight you please practice for 1 hour. You practice house of quality for 1 hour. You practice FMEA. So that is going to be very important. Other things, please just you quickly scan through, because anyway you're going to take the material now. So that material just you scan through them, so that it will be easier. Anyway, time is not a problem. I'm expecting quality, because 80 minutes each, 2 minutes for uploading means 80 minutes I'm giving, no subdivisions. So if at all customer questionnaire means only questionnaire. If it is going to be Pareto analysis, only Pareto analysis. So like that only, one thing only. All the things should be in fingertips. 18 minutes you must give a quality work. Time is not a big problem. So thinking is going to be there. That is going to be important. So, okay. So with this I will stop. No, nothing. Nothing is, the only thing is everything is available. But my suggestion is you please prepare well. At least you, because that is the problem with students. So many times, no, they think it is the open book examination, carry something, and you want to do research within 1 hour, and that is the reason many students being more confident. That is not correct. So what I am suggesting is to prepare like a closed book examination, because now it is very clear there is a good chance that CAT 2 is going to be closed book exam. Is it true? Did you get any mail?
No, sir.
No, but somebody said usually no, before COVID, CAT 2 exam will be open book actually. I'm not very sure, but what I am expecting is CAT 2 examination is going to be closed book. That's what I guess it is going to be closed book exam. But anyway, FAT exam is going to be closed book exam. So today it's at least 3 or 4 hours. You please prepare so that within 9 a.m., 10 a.m., if you are in good mood, I think you are going to do well. Okay, so I'm stopping with this. Thank you. We will meet after the CAT 1 examination. Assignment I'll give later, ma. After the exam, I'll give 1 week time. After 19th, no, so examination is over on 19th. So after 19th, before 19th, I'll give the assignment. I'll give 1 week's time. Maybe 25th, 26th will be the last date. So you can give the assignment. So still Moodle, I have not given the assignments. So I will give, maybe Monday I'll give the assignment. So don't worry, I'll give some minimum some 1 week time I'll give, so that you can complete it. Okay, thank you. I will attendance, I will take this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.